Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will present about Chadwick experiment and Neutron for our assignment PHY310. This presentation is prepared for Dr. Ahmad, Nazib and Alias, and let's begin our presentation with introducing our members. There are 3 members that will present today, which are Aunie, Aqelah, Binti, Fisol with matrix number 2020881278, Najieha, Binti, Ismail with matrix number 2020855048, and lastly, Dhia, Karmila, Binti, Mahadi with matrix number 2020604432. In this presentation, we will discuss 3 main points of Chadwick experiment and Neutron. Firstly, history of Chadwick experiment and Neutron will be prepared by Najieha, and second point will discussed by Aunie, Aqelah about what experiment did Chadwick discovered and how he proved the neutron through it. Lastly, we also discuss about the importance and contribution about Chadwick atomic theory that prepared by Karmila.
So, who is Chadwick to be exact? James Chadwick was born in England on 20 October 1891 and died on 24 July 1974. After graduating from Manchester High School in 1908, he entered Manchester University where he graduated from the Hannah School of Physics in 1911. Next, he spent 2 years in the physical laboratory in Manchester under Professor Rutherford. As a result of his 1851 exhibition scholarship, he decided to further studies in Berlin under Professor Hans Kicker. His discovery led to him receiving a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1935 for his discovery in 1921. He also received a doctorate in 1923 and was appointed to become Assistant Director of Research at Cavendish Laboratory, Cambridge. Not only that, in 1932, Chadwick worked with Rutherford to study the properties and structure of atomic nuclei by bombarding them with alpha particles. This resulted in a strong penetration of the lead shell and proved neutrons existed in the nuclear science. Open to the investigation, he determined that the unusually penetrating radiation comes from uncharged particles approximately of proton mass. As a result, these particles became known as neutrons.
Hello, let's move to what experiment did James Chadwick discover and how he proved the neutron through it. I am Aunie, Aqelah, your second presenter. In 1992, James Chadwick has conducted an experiment in which he bombarded beryllium with alpha particles from the natural radioactive decay of polonium. From the experiment, the radiation showed high penetration through a lead sheet which could not be explained via the particles known at that time. Postulate of an uncharged particle of about the same weight as a proton, Chadwick's interpretation problem disappeared quite naturally. Thus, his result could be explained within the known laws of nature regarding energy and momentum conservation. Later, experiments have confirmed the discovery, particularly impressive in connection with the discovery of nuclear fission by Miller, Hand and Strassman at Christmas 1938. Chadwick has proven this experiment when alpha particles were projected towards a beryllium foil. As a result, beryllium foil has found and allowed to pass through a slab of paraffin wax that had neutral charge.
I'm Dhia. I'm going to explain the importance and contributions of Chadwick atomic theory. First of all, the importance of the Chadwick atomic theory can be seen when isotopes of a certain elements are elements of atom with various number of neutrons. Some elements contain several isotopes, although the majority only have 1 or 2. For instance, tin has 10 stable isotopes and at least twice as many unstable ones as stable isotopes, giving it an average atomic mass that is significantly different from double its atomic number. Next is James Chadwick contributions. The understanding made possible by the James Chadwick atomic model has brought the world into the nuclear age. Neutrons can enter target atoms' nuclei more deeply than protons since they have no charge. This enables it to pass through the electric barrier of heavy atoms to penetrate and split their nuclei, which is the basis of the nuclear chain reactions. Atomic nuclei being blasted with neutrons became a popular way to learn more about their properties. Last slide, one of the benefits nuclear to our world is by having clean energy source, just like the image on the right. It produces more than half of the country's emissions-free electricity and approximately 800 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity annually. More than 470 million metric tons of carbon are avoided annually as a result, which is equal to taking 100 million automobiles off the road. However, the disadvantage of nuclear can lead to fission reaction on demand, as for example, Fat Man and Little Boy, the bombs that destroy Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
And lastly, let's look at the references part. There are a few websites and also articles that we use in order to complete our presentation about Chadwick experiment and Neutron. So thank you for listening and have a nice day.
I'll go,